Good day, Farmersville. Happy New Year, everybody. This is FHS Principal Dave Warren bringing you important campus traffic updates effective immediately. If you have driven by our campus recently, you have noticed there is much construction progress on all sides of the main building, and this now includes the entire front side of our campus, which is the eastern edge of the main building facing Highway 78. Since the front side of campus is now completely fenced off, including the parking lot and traffic lane, we are making adjustments to our traffic pattern. You will want to make sure that everyone you know sees and follows this important information so that our students and families can stay safe. First, note the west-northwest area of campus that was our car loop for the first semester. This will no longer be accessible to cars for drop-off and pickup, as it will now be the new bus loop. Buses will access the loop on a new stretch of road built off of Wilcoxon Street. Once again, this loop is now for buses only. Next, the northern area of campus will still be reserved for student parking and traffic. This remains unchanged from the first semester. Finally, the southern side of campus will now serve as the car loop for parent drop-off and pickup. This is in addition to serving as the staff and visitor parking lot. If everyone pulls all the way forward during after-school pickup, there is actually more room for more cars in this line than in the loop used during our first semester. However, keep in mind the following tips to make sure this more congested area is used safely and in consideration of others. Tip number 1, drive slowly, stay right, pull forward. Drive slowly because there will be more students walking in this area. Staying to the right side of the driving lane is also important because the driving lane will accommodate 2 small to mid-sized vehicles, but these autos will need to stay to the right side of the loop for cars to pull around as needed. Additionally, drivers that choose to arrive early and wait for student dismissal must pull all the way forward and around as far as possible to minimize the possibility of backup onto Highway 78. Tip number 2, consider the size of your vehicle and the time of your visit. While the new car circle is plenty long, it can feel more narrow and congested than the previous loop. Larger vehicles, the ones that are too big for a standard size garage, for example, or vehicles towing trailers should avoid this car circle at dismissal time by making plans to pick up at other areas, such as across the street or at the FISD Stadium parking lot. Another alternative for larger vehicles is to wait until the majority of car circle traffic is cleared, which is usually by 4:10. Tip number 3, turn right off of Highway 78 and turn right back onto Highway 78. It is recommended to always turn right into the new car circle and to always turn right when exiting the car circle during both arrival and dismissal times. By making an effort to turn right and then using side streets as needed, you are less likely to cause a traffic jam. And it is in this spirit that tip number 4 is suggested. Tip number 4, FHS Traffic is recommended to continue driving around the loop in the junior high parking lot and use Sycamore Street, which is between the football and softball stadiums, to turn right onto Highway 78. By following the suggestion, drivers will be able to turn right into the car circle and minimize the chance of causing a traffic jam. In summary, the west-northwest area of campus is now for bus traffic. This is new. Next, the north area of campus is for student traffic. This is the same as before. And finally, the south area of campus is now for the car circle, which is the parent drop-off and pickup area. This is new. Keep in mind this car circle is shared space with staff and visitor parking and is also now the main school entrance. We also have a monitored back entrance, which is available for students during the day and for sports access. Remember, safety is key, so please be prepared for these changes. Parents and families might even consider driving through this new loop over the weekend to gauge the amount of space that is available and to plan accordingly. I am sure that once all construction is finished on our campus, the inconveniences of our adjustments will be worth the effort. Until then, be safe. Thanks for watching and sharing this important information. Farmers, live kind and growth for all.